kind that's too good to be true, but when someone tells you that you have just won millions of dollars in a familiar contest, you might listen up.
Yeah, who wouldn't be excited? Well, Newside's Patrick Nelson joins us live in studio, exposing this scam and the tactics behind it that almost cost one Colorado Springs woman $5,000, Patrick.
That's a lot of money to lose, right? It's a simple scheme, but it's effective. The fraudsters want you to know you're so close to claiming a life-changing amount of cash and a grand prize. All you need is to pay a fee and to maybe give up a little bit of information. But I'm here to tell you, just hang up, because you're never going to see that bogus prize.
He called and left a message first, and I didn't hear the phone. So this was his voicemail. Call us back. You are the winner of $2.5 million. Check for $5,000 a week for the rest of your life.
The call was supposedly from the popular Publishers Clearinghouse sweepstakes to Robin Palazzolo in Colorado Springs. She says she was shocked to get the midweek afternoon phone call and hoped it was real.
I thought, wow, I'm a winner. Yeah, everyone does. But what happens is I haven't entered for years. And I think that all of us have entered once or twice.
So she called back.
And he said, I know that you don't think it's real, but it's very real. And a lot of people don't believe me when I call. And he kept going on and on about how, this is a life-changing event.
But there was a catch. She had to go to the bank and deposit $5,000 into a specific account to unlock the prize. And the man on the phone, an imposter, told Robin this was standard protocol.
Well, we have to pay for the prize patrol. They'll meet you there with the balloons and the check, a black and gold van.
Feeling uneasy about the request, Robin added her husband to a three-way phone call, and he wasn't buying the scheme.
My husband told him, why don't you get a real job? So he said, hang up, just go ahead and hang up.
Publishers Clearinghouse does have a legitimate sweepstakes. You've probably seen the advertisements on TV with Steve Harvey. But on its website, it warns against phone calls like this and even phony solicitations being sent in the mail. We have other examples of Publisher Clearinghouse imposter scam calls targeting News 5 viewers. Last year, I spoke with Elaine, who lives in Pueblo, and she was told she won $3 million.
I was one of them. I didn't say they weren't happening. I just said I hadn't had it happen to me. These scam calls happen, and they are scary.
In Colorado Springs, Robin believes people will make the mistake of paying fraudsters thousands of dollars in these situations because she was almost one of them.
I fell for it for a few minutes. I was dragged in, and I'm embarrassed to say that because I think I'm pretty smart, but he really actually just suckered me in.
And that's what can happen. It can really happen to any one of us. So now that we've seen how these calls unfold and what fraudsters might tell you, here are the consumer red flags to look for so you know just to hang up. Now, according to Publishers Clearinghouse, it will never call, text, or email to notify winners. Contacts are actually made in person. Also, winning is free. It won't ask for payments. And finally, it won't ever send you a check and then ask you to send some of that money back. If you spot any of these red flags, hang up right away. Now, this happens so often that Publishers Clearinghouse partners with the Federal Trade Commission, U.S. Postal Service, and law enforcement to try to stop these fraudsters. But as we see, these contacts continue to happen. Now, if you're ever unsure about something and whether or not it's a scam, remember, you can always reach out to us here anytime, and we'll be willing to take a look.